the blank game week is over. Man, it really wasn't great throughout the middle part and the first part, but it ended strongly. Let's see how my team did. Ward didn't go with 9 points yesterday. Jeez, man. Like, I woke up in the morning, I didn't see the full match and saw Ward kept his clean sheet up. It was 2-0 up, I knew about that. Barnes scored and an own goal from Koch, from the Leeds player. My god, and he got 3 bonus points. Finally, I got that taste of Ward's clean sheet. Man, it feels good. Doherty would won, yeah, it was against United, man. I wasn't expecting that much. Neco Williams with 6, surprisingly a clean sheet against Brighton. It ended 0-0. How the fuck did that happen? It's Brighton. They're supposed to be an attacking team. What went wrong, man? And Trippier with 9, standard clean sheet with 3 bonus points. This guy's a bonus point magnet. Gray with 1. A little disappointed with that because he got a yellow card right in the end section of the match. Mount with 3, my 1 week punt. Yeah, he's gone from my team. Like, Chelsea aren't looking great in attack. We shouldn't be going anywhere near them now because Potter's just chopping and changing everything. Like, this is why the Chelsea team aren't gelling, because it's never gonna work if you're just gonna keep on changing the system over and over again. You gotta let the players have time to bed into to one new system rather than keep on changing it. Salah blanked against Nottingham Forest, was it? West Ham at home. Nottingham Forest is next week. How did you, like, he played on the right wing because Darwin Núñez, and when I saw the team lineup and saw Darwin Núñez playing, it's like, it's bad news for Salah. He's just gonna stay wide again and be anonymous, and that's exactly what had happened. So frustrating with Salah. But when Núñez was taken up, Salah was getting more chances, and I think it was more central. So if Núñez takes off early, Salah still has some time left on his hands to play more central, getting to the box, get some chances and score a goal. Let's see what happens next week. Trossard with 3, like, how the hell did you not score against Nottingham Forest? He played on the left wing now, left wing back position, back to what Potter taught him, and it didn't affect anything. Like, it didn't either improve him. Like, he's gone as well. Like, his time is up. And next to him is Zaha. Oh my god, man, he was trolling me badly throughout the game. And when I was gonna tweet about Zaha trolling FPL managers again, he immediately scored. So, like, fuck me, you gotta go right in the right time. Finally, man, like, you gotta return when I brought him in. Like, it's like when I brought him in, he forgot to score goals. And up front is Solanke with 2. He got new returns previous weeks. I'm not mad about him. I'm very chill about Solanke. He's just 5.7 million after all. And finally, Mitchell with 6. He scored a goal. I think it was a penalty. Man, points are points, goals are goals. I'm just happy he got some. So overall, it's 54 points, and it leads me to a green arrow. Not anymore in the 1 million zone. No more in that mediocre and 1 million zone. Thank God, I can now change the M to a K. Oh man, finally, for the first time this season, I'm in the thousands. So hopefully I get this momentum going. It took a lot of consistency to get this far. Just having some bumps in the road and freaking bad luck with my decision making, even though it was the right one. Just bad outcomes. So let's get into my transfer section. It's a big one. So for the transfers, it's three names getting out of my list and coming in place of them. It's Doherty for White, Trossard for Foden, Mount to Saka. I already did the transfer today morning, right 30 minutes before the price rise happened. Like, I woke up at around 7 a.m. I was like, oh man, I slept and I didn't do the freaking transfers that I really wanted to do. But then I saw, oh, the freaking prices didn't rise yet, so it must be very close. So yeah, I literally had 30 minutes on my hand before Foden's price rises, and it did, but Saka's and White's didn't. So should have waited, but in hindsight it's very easy to say. But in that time, that moment, like, Saka was really highly predicted to rise, and it would have been I would have been priced out of the move. Doherty for White, because I'm predicting Doherty won't play because Emerson Royal is back from suspension, and White plays Southampton and Southampton and is it Leeds? No, it's not. They played them last week. Probably someone I'm just forgetting, but it was a green fixture and it was a potential clean sheet for Arsenal. So White's in, and I brought him White instead of Tomiyasu because White got rested in the Europa League fixture. So I'm guessing White will play every Premier League match, while Tomiyasu will maybe get rested in the Premier League match sometimes when Zinchenko returns or someone else plays in that role to give Tomiyasu rest because he easily gets injured. So Doherty in for White. White does get into those attacking positions when he's playing as a right back. So yeah, he's good value for just 4.5 million. Easy route to Arsenal defender, that Arsenal defense. Trossard to Foden, his time is up. He couldn't get me the points in the easier fixture. How is he gonna do when the fixture gets even more difficult? Maybe he could do it, but on paper, highly unlikely. Trossard in for Foden. Foden is on fire at the moment. I was very lucky that the Foden goal was disallowed against Liverpool. So yeah, gotta get it. Foden is the main priority this week before Saka. And for Mount, I brought in Saka. Like, Mount's not gonna do anything. Like, even if he does, the next week he's not gonna do anything. Like, Chelsea team is very unpredictable at the moment. So get rid of Mount. I don't know where he's gonna play, and I don't know how he's gonna score the goals, because Potter's just gonna keep on changing his position. And Mount out for Saka because I know where he's gonna play. I know he's the penalty taker, and he's gonna score some goals because he's been doing it lately. He found his rhythm now at scoring goals, not just linking up the play. So yeah, -8. I think this is a beneficial, sensible -8 because these are long-term transfers, and I have to get them in before they run out of the good fixtures. So I just did a -8. Hopefully it pays off immediately. So yeah, let's get into the team selection then. Team selection time. And in the defense, in goal, Ward plays against Wolves. I have to play him. If he can keep a clean sheet against Leeds, it should be a much more easier time to keep a clean sheet against Wolves. But they did score this week. I don't know, but I have more trust in Ward playing Wolves and keep a clean sheet than Pickford playing Crystal Palace at home keeping a clean sheet. Yeah, that's a bit more tougher opponent to keep a clean sheet against. In defense, it's Cancelo, White, and Trippier. Cancelo comes back from having a blank game week. He plays Brian, and why would I bench him? He's my premium defender. The new signing White plays against Southampton away. Hopefully he keeps a clean sheet and pays back the hit. And Trippier who faces Tottenham. Not an easy match, but Newcastle have been rock solid defensively lately, so hopefully he brings in the points. Spurs are really grinding their ass off for results, and Newcastle are gonna give them a hard time. Highly likely could be a 0-0 draw, 1-0 to Newcastle, the way Spurs are playing, even when Spurs are at home. And let's move on to the midfield. In the midfield, it's Martinelli who gets the vice captaincy. I'll just give it to him because he faces Southampton and faces them on a Sunday, and he's highly owned. Why not give it to him? Won't really matter. Zaha against Everton. Everton, I heard in the FPL Wire pod that they said Zaha's side is the weaker side of Everton after Patterson got injured. So hopefully he gets some chances to score a goal. So this is what encouraged me to play him. Otherwise I would have benched him for Solanke. And next to him is Salah, who faces Nottingham Forest away in the early kickoff. So I'm really comfortable just owning one Liverpool player because of that early kickoff, and not really concerned about owning Darwin Núñez now because he got taken off right before 60 minutes and he's struggling with an injury. That's why he was taken off quickly. Klopp is really cautious with him, and hopefully when Darwin Núñez comes up, Salah plays down the middle and scores a goal and gets some returns at least. Like, get me something, Salah. And next to him is the new signing, two new signings, Saka and Foden. Saka faces Southampton on Sunday. Hopefully these 2 days he recovers from his knock. Like he did play after he got that knock, but nobody tackled him. He got the knock because he shoots the ball and he's I think like a muscle strained or his calf, something like, but it was a knock and Arteta didn't seem too concerned about it, and hopefully he's fine. He still continued to play and he ran down the right hand side of the box and had an attempt in goal, so he was still running normally, he was still playing. Arteta took him off then, and I heard the flag is there. I heard on Twitter that I saw on Twitter that the flag is there because of precautionary reasons. Let's see in the press conference that Saka is alright. Hopefully that's the case. I think he's gonna be alright. And next to him is Foden, faces Brighton at home. Man City have been a different beast at home, so there should be goals in that match. And Brighton won't play defensive. De Zerbi isn't gonna change his philosophy. He just stated in an interview that just because it's Man City doesn't mean that he's just gonna work his way around it and change his tactics to much more defensive approach. No. So that really plays into City's hands. They'll just counter-attack him and find a space. And Foden and Haaland are very fast players. They'll just take advantage of it and link up and score the goals. So yeah, let's get on to the forward. And up top is Mitrovic and Haaland. Mitrovic places Leeds away, and Haaland faces Brighton at home. He's my captain, obviously. There is no debate for me between Salah and Haaland. Haaland is the obvious captaincy choice. I don't captain players anymore in the early kickoff, and also Salah looks anonymous when he plays on the right hand side, and Haaland is at home, so yeah, easy choice. And as for Mitrovic, hopefully he gets something again. He really needs to get into a rhythm of scoring goals. Penalties won't always come to him. And the bench is Pickford, Solanke, Gay and Nico. The bench picks itself right now, because Solanke I would like to play him, but for who? So that's gonna be it. That's a wrap. Hopefully you liked the video and got some ideas from it. and hopefully I can keep this momentum going and stay within the top 1 million and keep up climbing. So yeah, see you next time. Good luck everyone.